Hi guys, today I will show you importance of fundamental rights for UPSC exam. This topic is extremely important for UPSC. I will show you some questions to justify my statement. In last some years, since 2013, around 18-19 questions were asked in prelims and around 5 questions are asked in mains. I will tell you that for prelims, the questions are not very hard. They can be solved if you just read Lakshmikant, and in mains the questions are generally current affairs based. So whenever there is current happening about fundamental rights, you should prepare a good note over that. Now we will see some questions on it. In 2022, a question was asked on rates. So rates that are issued by courts. Now if you just read Lakshmikant for this, you can answer this question. So I'm just saying that if you just read Lakshmikant for prelims, now your job will be done. Now, in same year, a question was asked in mains about the right of movement and residence throughout the territory of India. So, the motivation behind this question is the statement given by Supreme Court in August in 2021. So, I just said that the questions in mains are current affairs based. Okay. Now, next question is about the right to property in India, which is not a difficult question. If you just read Lakshmikant, you can solve this. Then, next question about Bharat Ratna and Padma Awards. And you know that these were conferred under Article 18, Clause 1. And you just know about the factual part of the Bharat Ratna and Padma Awards since they are every year, so you should know these facts. Then, this is a single question which is asked in UPSC in such type where a condition is given to us and we have to tell that which articles are violated over here. So we saw many times that in newspaper or in editorials, the writer mentions that since this law is there and these articles are violating, so we have to express our philosophy also that how is it happening and why is it happening. Okay, this is important for us. Then the term state has to be defined here. You know that in part 3 of the constitution, the meaning of the state is there, but we cannot solve this question by those informations because we have to know the meaning of state with four factors that are population, territory, government, and sovereignty. We should know them. If we know those things, we can easily solve that question. In right to privacy, we know that in 2017, K.S. Puttoswamy case was there, and I can tell you that this is a repeated question. Then the question was asked about the fundamental rights against untouchability as form of discrimination. So we have to tell that which article, uh, which right is there. Okay, so this is an easy question again. Then legal services authorities provide free legal services. You may know that under Article 21, the right to free legal services is there, or I can say it's a inferred right, okay, or a composite right. So these are available for the weaker sections. So it is easy. We know that weaker sections are first and second for the free legal services. Then UDHR, we know about it. Every book mentions about it, and we just need to remember the philosophy of the UDHR. Okay, if we know this, we can answer that question also. Then, which article confers the right to marry the persons of one's own choice? It is simple. It is personal liberty. So answer will be Article 21. The next question about is rule of law. Okay, we know that under Article 14, every book mentions rule rule of law. Okay, so it's an easy question. We can easily answer this question 1, 2, and 4. Okay, then right to privacy. I was saying that the right to privacy in 2021 was a repeated question. So this is the question that I am talking about. Then difference between sorry relationship between rights and duties. So if we just read those statements, we can tell the answer. Then which of the following are envisaged by the right against exploitation in the Constitution of India? Okay, so we can tell this answer also. Okay, so right against exploitation. So here we can also guess the answer. It's easy. Okay, so for those two and three, there are different articles. So answer will be 1 and 4. The right to vote. We know that there is a part for elections, and thus the right to vote is a constitutional right. Okay. Then 2017, a question was asked on fundamental right because of K.S. Puttoswamy case. Okay. So that was in news. That's why question was asked in mains. Then Rashtriya Garima Abhiyan. Under Article 21, there is a right to livelihood. Okay. And under this, it says that every person has a right to have a good livelihood. Okay. So that's why question is it under Article 21. Then National Legal Services Authority. Okay, this is a repeated question. Okay, we can answer this. Both are correct. Then the question is that about the which of the following are fundamental to the governance of the country. We can answer this. What is most fundamental for the governance? It is DPSP. Okay, this is again an easy question. So so other these three main questions were asked, and these questions were also there because of their presence in the news. Okay, so I can tell you again that questions and mains in fundamental rights since 2030 are only there when something is in news. Okay, and if something is basic, it is asking prelims. You can show there that since 20 mainly 2016 less questions were asked in mains. Okay, but in prelims the number of questions have increased. Okay, so if there is something in news, prepare it for mains definitely, and for prelims read any standard book. Thank you. So that's all from my side. Please subscribe and like the video.